I teach artists how to market their paintings online. It's Amy from Amy Parker Art and founder of Creative Warriors. Woo, woo. So we are open. Creative Warriors is open right now until the 13th at midnight. So go ahead and get in. You should be able to see the link right here for you to go ahead and join. So I am so excited to be offering this to you, and thank you to all of our new members so far. I am so pumped and excited to have you. And I figured I would just come on, and I'm using StreamYard right now. So you have to allow StreamYard to show your face and comment to me. So go ahead and do that. And you most certainly can ask me anything that you would like. We are just kind of hanging out. I have paint night with you guys tonight on my business page, Amy Parker Art, on Facebook. So that will be happening at 7 p.m. tonight. We are going to be painting a beautiful seascape, and it's like I called it Hot Sunset. I know, kind of a weird name, but anyway, that's what I called it because I've done so many paintings and it's hard to just keep trying to come up with names, but you guys help me out with that sometimes. But yeah, if you want to join me on there tonight, that would be absolutely wonderful. I would love to have you because we do get together every Tuesday night on my page, Amy Parker Art, on Facebook, and do some painting. So anyway, yeah, that is going to be fun to do tonight. Let's see here. I'm just kind of navigating around, and I like to use StreamYard because then I'll be able to share my screen with you and just kind of go over a few things. And if you have questions, you can go ahead, like I said, and ask away, and I would be happy to answer for you. So cheers to you. I've got my water here. I've got my iced coffee here. Got my flowers from Tim, ooh, right there from Mother's Day. Hopefully, all you moms out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. I know I sure did. It was great, especially when everybody gets along, right? So anyway, if you've missed what's been going on, there's still time. There's still time. So, like I said, the doors are open right now until the 13th at midnight. If you would like to get in as a creative warrior and be one of my founding members. And the great thing about that is it's only 20 a month, and that price is never going to go up for you. You will be grandfathered in for as long as you stay. So even if you're with me for like an entire year or more, or however long you want, like I said, you'll be grandfathered in because it is absolutely 100% not going to be $20 forever. Because I have a ton of information for you guys. I have an entire library set up for you in 5 different chapters with a success path. And who is this for? This is for artists and creative people. Even if you do artsy, crafty things, that's totally fine. I help artists market their paintings online organically. So if you are starting from zero, you have this many collectors, you have this many customers, that's okay. Because I'm going to show you how to go from here to not selling anything to here to selling however many you want, right? Maybe you want to do what I've done and made a living with my paintings since August 2018. So for the past 3 years online, that's what I've been doing. And I figured out a way to do it organically and put it all together for you in this membership that I created for you, for creative people, for artists who would like to do that, who would like to work at home from your home studio, like me. Welcome to my studio, by the way. It's not the cleanest, but hey, we're artists. Sometimes we're a little bit, a little messy because we're busy thinking up cool designs to create and working hard and being creative. I don't know about you, but I need to do something creative every day. That's just me. That's like inside my blood. That's in my bones. Like just a creative person. I as well love business and marketing a ton, which is kind of a weird thing, right? Because usually artists are like forget that. I don't even want to know that part. I just want to paint and that's it, right? But if you want to take your maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's something that you just like to do. If you want to take that and turn it into something, I have figured out a way to, for me anyway, I've gained numerous collectors in a short period of time, organically online, using Facebook and some other platforms, but mostly with Facebook. And even if you're not techie, even if you're like, you know, many moons ago when I was in high school, all right, I took typing class. So even if you're like me, where you're like, ew, tech stuff, I don't know how to do that or whatever. Listen, I have figured out how to do it. I am no computer programmer, by the way. I mean, I'm not I'm not like to that level, but I know enough to get by and I know how to run an art business online from the comfort of my own home. And I put it all into this amazing membership for you, which I called Creative Warriors. I named it that because myself, anyway, um, I've struggled for years upon years upon years. Like sometimes I had some wins and I did okay. Sometimes usually I'm like, I didn't make enough to actually make a living. Now, whether you just want to do it for like a little side hustle or full time, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, this is your journey. You are the artist. This is your creative life and your creative path. I'm just here to help you with it. And I named it Creative Warriors because if you are like me and heard the you don't want to be a starving artist many, many times in the past, and I think that we struggle with that once it gets burned into our brain. In me, I went at a young age, got a cosmetology license. I had something to back me up. I'm like, oh, I better do this. I better do that. I started numerous businesses in the past because I'm an entrepreneur. They were not all artsy, crafty businesses. They were like a cleaning company. I had a hair salon, things like that. So, and I did that kind of stuff because I heard that for so long, like, you don't want to be a starving artist. No, I didn't want to be a starving artist. Like, it's something that I love to do and I love to create, and that's who I am. And you may be as well like that if you're a creative person. And I don't know about you, but I always had that like thing inside of me and inside of my soul, like, "Ugh, I really want to do this and be able to support myself with this and my family, or at least have some extra Christmas money, or at least be able to put some gas in my car, or do something with my creative works, right? I mean, we work hard at it and it's rewarding to us to create, and it is very rewarding to actually make money at it and to be able to maybe take a vacation, whatever it is, whatever your dreams and goals are for your creative business. Like I said, I'm here to help you out, and I am the person to hang around with if you want to figure out how to sell your paintings online and make some extra money. So, what I did, like I said, is when I started, I created Creative Warriors. It's a membership, mentor membership that I have for you. And I created that because there's a need for it, right? I had many, like I said, I gained a lot of collectors in a short period of time. I have over 700 collectors of my own that I got organically online, right? And I knew other artists are going to want to know how the heck to do this. Like, and with I never went to art school, never went to business school. And with all of the things that I've learned throughout the years, um, in business and marketing, just because I have a passion for it. And I read a lot of books, I took a lot of classes, was in memberships myself. I figured out how to do this. I did a lot of Google school, YouTube, things like that, right? Um, it's frustrating. There's a lot to learn. And like I said, especially if you're old school typer like me and you are really weren't even that techie. And it's like, where the heck do you start? How do you begin? How do you do this? And it's like, oh, and there's like so many different rabbit holes that you can like jump down. I mean, I remember sometimes I would be, trying to figure out how to do something for my business, and I would be online and surfing around and like, okay, now I'm going to go to this blog. Now I'm going to go to this video, and I'm going to, it was just, I look at the clock and literally 8 hours went by. Are you serious right now? Like, I could have just painted probably, a painting or two by now. So I want to help you cut all those corners. So if you've been struggling with that and you're just not really sure, you don't really have a whole lot of direction, you're not really sure what to do. If you just have a desire to try this, then hey, go ahead and click the link and join Creative Warriors right now. It's only $20 a month for a founding member. You will be one of my founding members. We have 15 so far, and I'm super excited to be offering this to all of you creative people out there for the very first time. This is the first time that I'm opening it. I've been working on it for years for you, right? Really putting it together on my website for you since probably no, before that, probably the end of November. And finally got it all done, got it ready, and everybody that's been joining right now, thank you. And I've been getting tons of feedback from you all already. Thank you so much. Like Karen, who's commented some wonderful things and how much I've been helping her. Same with Kimberly. Yes, you're very welcome. I am so happy that you're finding the trainings in Creative Warriors so very helpful. Another thing is the community in there. I know we're tiny right now because guess what? I literally just opened the doors for it, right? I'm not going to be open long. It's going to be open until the 13th. A couple more days till the 13th at midnight. Why? Because, you know, I need to give my energy to all of my creative warriors that sign up. So is that you? I sure hope it is. If you have been struggling to sell your paintings, want to figure out how to do it, and you want a community of like-minded people, the peer support is, I can already tell, going to be amazing. And we're going to do great things every single month, as well as having the entire library of information on what I've done myself, and I'm giving it to you in the membership. Besides having that and all the trainings in there, the community, like I said, I can foresee this growing and growing and being just so awesome for all of us, right? Because working at home as an artist in your home studio, it can get a little bit boring sometimes, or it can get maybe not boring, but I should say lonely sometimes, right? So wouldn't you like to have a fearless leader, which is me? I mean, I will fight for you. I will help you. I will do everything that I can. I can't do it for you, but I am going to be there for you to cheer you on, be your cheerleader, show you where you need to go, help you out with your questions, things like that. So then you wouldn't be by yourself in your studio. You need something, you pop onto the interactive group. I have all the trainings on my website as well as an interactive Facebook group for you. So when you join Creative Warriors right now as a founding member for only $20 a month, you will get access to that group as well. And we are going to be doing all kinds of cool, fun things. Fun things are already happening. I'll be doing a live Q&A in the group for you every single month to answer your specific questions on, how to sell your paintings. Specific questions on maybe you're struggling with like some sort of technique. I'm an acrylic painter, by the way, so I can help you with that kind of stuff. Portrait drawings. I've done a lot of portrait drawings before, and Kim actually just posted one this morning in the group, and it was great. Good job. I loved what you did. So anything that I am talented with on my creative end, yes, I will help you with. You can jump on tonight at 7 p.m. EST on Amy Parker Art on Facebook, my business page, because we do a painting night every Tuesday night. So I'll be on there tonight if you want to check that out. You can come hang out with us tonight, or any Tuesday night. But when you get in, right, I just want to forewarn you, there is a lot of information. And I do not want you to get overwhelmed because, like I said, this is your journey. This is your path. You can you can put as much time into this as you want. Or, are you a busy mom? Do you have kids at home? Are you working a full-time job? All of our lives are different. And I don't expect everyone to just be able to be on the computer and work, 8 hours a day straight at home. Oh, I mean, that's kind of impossible for some of us, right? I mean, I personally, I'm a workaholic, but that's just what I do, right? I'm trying to help you guys out. I've had the good fortune of um, figuring out how to make a living with my paintings for the past 3 years consistently online. Yes, I've sold some in the past throughout my life, but I knew that I wanted to get online with my paintings. And once I got rid of that belief inside of my brain, that starving artist syndrome that some of us get, once I got rid of that and really gave myself the okay, I can actually do this. I did it. And I knew that I wanted to help you out. I knew that I wanted to help other artists and creative people. So even if maybe you're not an acrylic painter, maybe you do something crafty, and that's okay. I mean, I've been there, done that too. I love arts and crafts. It doesn't matter as long as it's something that you create with your hands. It's a part of you. It's something fun that you love to do. Maybe you're just doing it as a little hobby right now, but you want to figure out how to turn that into some sort of income. Then this is a place to be in Creative Warriors. And especially right now, because like I said, if you signed up as a founding member for only 20 bucks a month, it is the price will never go up for you. You will be grandfathered in for as long as you stay. Can you leave at any time? Yes, you can. But you know what? You're not going to want to. You will love it. You will. And you're going to love it so much more. Um, Even months and months down the road, or even a year down the road, when you see me opening this up again and the price is not $20, and you're like, yes, I'm in at only 20 bucks. Like, really, you guys. Um, I actually I actually made a course on how to sell your art on Facebook organically. This was a while ago, and that I sold for $200. That course is inside of Creative Warriors, just for one example. So, I mean, you're getting a ton of valuable information in there. So monthly, we are going to do fun things. Like I said, I'm going to do a Q&A with you to answer your specific questions once a month in the Creative Warriors members only group, which you can get into today and look around. All you got to do is click the link, sign up. It'll bring you right to the plans and pricing page on my website. It'll say Creative Warriors FM for founding member. And then you need to be a member of my website and have a PayPal account, which are both free, to sign up for Creative Warriors, which, like I said, is 20 a month. Now, if you're not a member of amyparkerart.com, or you don't have a PayPal account, that's okay. When you click this link here in the description and you press the button, it's going to just walk you through those steps. If you already have those steps done, then it'll skip those steps and just go to the Creative Warriors, and that's it. So, I mean, if you have questions, let me know. I'll obviously be happy to answer. And if you are commenting and I can't see your comments, I'm sorry. If you are not, then that's good, because I don't see any on right now. I do see you guys watching me. So hello if you're on YouTube. Hello if you are on Facebook. Hello if you are in Creative Dreams, because I'm streaming different places here right now. But sometimes there's little glitchy things in the techie world, which I will teach you about, and how to take a breath and relax. And don't worry, your creative businesses will not be over. I know how tech can get a little difficult. And speaking of tech, I do have a lot of tech trainings in there, and I get a ton of tech questions. And I love it. I want to help you out. And I will show you how to do that stuff. I'll show you how to deal with it. I'll show you what you need and what you really don't need. Um, for instance, like if you guys are just starting out, right, with your businesses, or maybe you've thought in the past, geez, I'd like to have my own art business someday. I'd like to work at home. I'd like to work from my home studio. Or maybe you're like me, like way back in the beginning when I had the hair salon and I was just hustle and bustle all the time. And I'm like, I really want to just do my art, but I didn't have any time for it. Well, I had the hair salon for 7 years. Then I closed the doors on that and I went to work as a waitress part-time. And then I did my art online part-time. And once I built that up, then I went all in August 1st, 2018. So, maybe that rings a bell with you. Maybe you're working part-time, maybe you're working full-time. I don't know what the deal is, but I do know that I have this deal for you, which is only $20 a month for a founding member. So I would love, love, love for you guys to become a creative warrior. So I'm getting a little squirrel moment because there's so much I want to talk to you guys about. Oh yeah, I was going back to the monthly stuff as well as all the trainings that I have for you. I do have monthly amazing things that will be happening, like the Q&A, also peer-to-peer brainstorming sessions. We're going to do a monthly Zoom meeting. I also give you a quick social media training and marketing training every single month. But there's a lot of that stuff already inside of Creative Warriors waiting for you right now. But you, excuse me, but you definitely are going to enjoy those monthly ones that I give you as well, because online things do change here and there, right, on different platforms. I will let you know right now, the biggest one that I teach you about is Facebook, because that's what I did for 3 years and how I built my huge collector base, how I sold paintings every single day consistently, how I paid my mortgage and my bills every single month with my art income alone, organically, once again. So it wasn't until recently that I started running a couple of ads, but it wasn't even really much to do with that end of my business. It was for a different end of my business. I'm not currently running any right now either. Now, you do not have to do that, right? Because I am teaching you from the beginning. And even if you're like, hey, I've done some arts and craft shows, I already have a few customers, collectors. Maybe you've already sold a few pieces online. That's okay too. If you still want to learn and go further and maybe sell more consistently, that's fine, because I have a success path for you inside of Creative Warriors. And I have 5 chapters for your creative journey. So when you get in there, you can check out the success path and figure out, hey, this sounds like me, because I already know a little techie things. But I haven't, sold any paintings yet. So then maybe you want to be in chapter 2 or chapter 3. Or maybe you're like, geez, I'm starting right from the beginning. I have sold this many pieces and I have this many collectors and I don't know anything about tech. So then maybe you want to start with chapter 1. So it will kind of show you where to go, so I can help you out with your journey like that. It is important to check that out when you're in there, because you guys need to know where you are in your journey so that I know where to lead you and where to help you. Yes, you can get the trainings to every single chapter, because once you click that button in the link and you become a creative warrior, you get this whole world opened up to you. Everything that I put together on what I did to get where I am now. So I recorded, you'll see, man, my hair is pretty long now, but you'll see some of my recordings. My hair is like up to here, because for 3 years, I have been saving all of my recordings, my Google Docs, my templates, things that I've been doing on what works. And I took that information and I put it into Creative Warriors membership for you. Initially, I was just going to put it into courses, right? But I'm like, you know what? I want to actually be there to help these people. I don't want to just be like, here's a course, good luck, have fun. So this stuff is all in there so that I can interact with you. You can ask me questions. You can get peer-to-peer support. We can grow as a creative community together with our businesses. Yes, there's going to be some painting tutorials in there. I do have a whole section of gold painting designs that I give you, which is paintings that I have been proven to sell for me well in the past, that I give you rights to as a creative warrior, so you can recreate and go ahead and go for it. Like this purple tree behind me right here, one of my top sellers. So that tutorial is in there, step-by-step process, as well as marketing photos, marketing templates, things like that. So you can grab and go, right? I don't want you to feel like, hello, Marcy. Marcy's a creative warrior. Woo woo. I don't want you to feel, like I said, overwhelmed. I'm all pumped up right now because, because I am super excited to be offering Creative Warriors to you at a founding member price, number one. Number two, I kind of have had a lot of coffee. I'm usually just like a sipper, but I've already had a cup today. So yeah, I'm a little but you don't have to be like that. If you're like, hey, I need to take my time, I'm gonna go just a little step by step. I don't want to be. That's fine. Okay. We all have days where we've got a lot of energy and days where we don't have a lot of energy. But that's just the way it goes. Look, I am so darn thankful that I started to shift my mindset and not believe the starving artist mentality and to actually give this a shot for myself online. I didn't have a lot of money when I started. Okay, news alert. I am not rich, but I am not starving. Okay. I'm pretty comfortable. And I did that by figuring out how to gain collectors and customers for my art business and how to sell paintings online using social media organically. So that's what this is all about. And yes, we do have some technique trainings in there. We have some step-by-step paintings. Like I said, like the purple tree behind me. It shows you step-by-step how to paint that as well as others. So there will be some things like that, and you have gold design rights to some of my paintings that are good sellers that I have proven to sell them myself. So if you follow the steps that I teach you, then you can be on your way as well, even starting today by joining Creative Warriors as a founding member. Wouldn't you love to welcome some more founding members in with me? I'm super excited that we have, we have a little community growing already, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And I just can't wait to share my joy and my love and my passion for creating and for helping you. So this membership is not going to teach you how to paint from step by step, but it does teach you how to do some specific designs. Like I said, like the tree, for example. So if you want to learn more about painting, technique and things like that, and I'm the first to say I'm not the best painter in the world, but I definitely am good enough to make a living at my art. That's what I've done. So if you want to learn just like technique and things like that, then go ahead and follow me on Amy Parker Art on Facebook. Tonight, every Tuesday night, 7 p.m., we do some painting stuff. So go ahead and jump in with that. But if you are like, hey, I'm pretty good at, creating and I love to create, you don't have to be perfect. By the way, you do not have to be perfect. But if you're feeling like, you have fun with it, you like it, you want to try this out and learn a few techie things and figure out how to post, where to set up a place for your future collectors, your future customers, things like that. I teach you how to do all of this inside of Creative Warriors. So excited. And let me tell you guys, when you get in there and you start gaining some collectors and you're like shipping your pieces out from home, there's my door. By the way, this is hard because the camera is like a mirror, so I'm like pointing here, but there's my door where my postman comes. Twice a week, he knows that I have paintings to ship out to my collectors. They're all over the country. Actually, I have quite a few collectors in Alaska, but I have some in Florida, I have some in Mississippi, I have some in Georgia, I have some in Maine, I have some. I am in New Hampshire, by the way. They're all over the place. They're everywhere, and I'll show you how to start gathering and gaining your own collectors and your own customers for your businesses. Now, I am going to be upfront, like I always am. I'm completely transparent. The type of things, the type of paintings that I do is acrylic paintings. It doesn't mean you have to be an acrylic painter. If you paint with watercolors or oils or whatever it is, that's fine. Maybe you do multimedia. I don't know what the deal is. You can let me know, but that's totally fine. Um, but my pieces, and I'm gonna tell you right now, being transparent, um, that this is actually possible to do, right? I'm a quick, fast painter. I can sit there and take my sweet time and be a real tight painter if I want. Um, but for me making sales, I do quick, fast acrylic paintings that are beautiful, by the way. And the selling point on those are under $100. So I have gained all these collectors and made numerous sales consistently every week for by selling pieces under $100. My typical price is between $60 and $85, but I've sold some as low as 25 and as much as 250. So, there is kind of a range there. But I want to let you know that I do talk a lot about that because I believe in what I do because it works. And I teach you how to, I give you some tips and tricks on let's go ahead and cut some corners and still create beautiful paintings, but make it fun for you, but make it affordable so that you can start gathering customers and collect. Do you have to price them exactly what I price them at? No, you don't. These are your paintings. These are your creations. You can literally price them at whatever you want, but I'm going to tell you what I do because I have proven it time and time again to work. And that's what this membership is all about, how to teach you to do that. Now, think about it. Wouldn't it be great to sit in your studio, to be able to, take a couple days of painting and, or maybe paint a little bit every day. And even if you're working another job, you can set your own time and be able to just ship your pieces out like I do and have your postman just come right to the door. Maybe you have a little bit of anxiety like I do, like social anxiety. Which, kind of bothered me doing a lot of arts and craft shows, especially when I was doing portrait drawings and things like that. I have this crowd of people around me and I'm trying to create and everybody's asking me questions and I loved it, but for me, like the energy and like kind of system overload was a little bit hard to deal with. So that's why I really love working online as an artist the most, really, because I can still connect with my collectors and I can feel like, hey, I don't really have anxiety anymore because I'm doing this at my own speed, on my own time, making my own schedule, things like that. And I would love for you to be able to have the same. Now, when I started shipping out my pieces and building my collectors group and all that, I just got some really wonderful feedback. I put together a few things to show you guys too from my collectors. Let me just go and find a couple right here, just so I can kind of give you a little view of kind of behind the scenes on like how fun it is and what my collectors have said to me. So I'll just give you a little taste of that if I can figure out how to share my screen here. Give me a second. Share. Okay, there we go. I want to share my screen so I can show you guys. So when you start getting Entire screen, right? Share entire screen. Share entire screen. Share entire screen. Oops. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can probably see that. Whoops. There we go. All right, so this is from one of my collectors, Kathy. She's amazing. Geez, I hope you guys can see that because I'm kind of, let me just double check. Yes, you can. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Marcy, for helping me. All right. So this is from, these are like little shot, screenshots that I took from my cell phone, right, to show you. So this is one of my collectors, Kathy, who I met online. I've never met her in person. She's purchased a ton of my paintings. This is like an abstract piece up here. It's up. She says, I love it. It's on the wall opposite the first one. Thanks again. This was back in 2018, as you can see. Um, and LOL, you're so awesome. You're slowly beautifying my home, she says. And I just, she probably wouldn't care if I showed her picture, but I just, just trying to be respectful here. This is another piece that I love. And look, she loves it too. I love it when they send me pictures of their paintings when they get them in their homes hung up. She's like, love, love, love with all these hearts. And here's another one. See, this cat, I have numerous collectors named Kathy, by the way, but this Kathy in particular, she really loves my abstracts, and I love painting abstracts. So she's got a lot of abstracts. Received today and and hung as soon as I got home. It's in my living room next to where I sit every day. I love it so much. Oh my God, you guys, when you start getting your customers and collectors saying this stuff to you and sending you these beautiful uplifting things, it just fills you with so much joy, and it just makes you want to paint more. This one we actually did on a paint night on Tuesday night on my business page, these lilies, but this is the original one that actually Kathy bought years ago. So new painting is up in my guest room. So if you do paint with me on Tuesday night, you might remember this because we did this, I think, last month. And I love all your creations, by the way. It came out good. Here's another one from Kat. They look great. I love them so much. Already posted on the Facebook page. She's actually talking about the Facebook group, the collectors group that I have for my collectors. Thanks again. And and I said, oh, thank you, sweetie. Always got to make sure that, I think this is the first one that we saw. So let me hop out of here and and pop out of here. There we go. So yeah, so that was from Kathy. She's so super awesome. And yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So now let me see. I thought I had a spot. I do have, I'm just trying to find, oh, I think I put something together for you too, because I had something else I wanted to show you if I can find it. Where did it go? I have way more from collectors, by the way, that I can show you if you want, from other collectors. But this is, I want to share my screen and show you something else. This is from, let me get back to share my screen. This is from one of my wonderful ladies that I mentor. She also is a creative warrior now. And I have helped her with her creative business as well. And I just want to show you, and Marcy's on here. She's a creative warrior and she's commenting. Thanks, Marcy, for the comments. And Marcy can tell you, what she loves about being a creative warrior as well. But I want to show you also like what other, people are saying. Share. Let me get here so I can show you. All right, so this one is from Melissa. She was like struggling with her group and stuff, so I do help you guys out with that. So this is someone that I mentor, right, with her creative stuff. So, and like I said, she's in Creative Warriors. So when you get in Creative Warriors, this is kind of stuff I can help you with as well. But it's great to hear back from you guys, from all of you Creative Warriors. So Melissa says, I love it. Thank you. I'm actually trying to think of a better name, more creative for my group. Maybe we can brainstorm tomorrow. I'm all about brainstorming. I have an idea, but need opinion and not sure how to incorporate into my group name. Perfect, because I'm all about helping. So she asked me a question earlier. This is me in the purple. And so I said, I gave you free strategy and creative warriors because she asked me a specific question. And then she's like, that's what I suspected, but I thought I'd run it past you. I felt like I'm gaining momentum on interaction in my Facebook group for now. And I'm like, oh, great. That is so, so cool. She says everyone, so this, we were working on this for a while here. She was really putting a lot of time and energy into this. And then she's like, everyone loved my group pick, smiley face, thanks to you. Okay, and yes, I saw you got a lot of comments because, I went and double checked. I want to take care of my people. I went to see what's going on while she's doing this, and she did get some good interaction. She asked me because, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of, scams and things like that, right? So she saw something online and she sent it to me and she said, wonder if this is really free and worth the time. Do you do any of these? And so I just went on to tell her there's a ton of webinars out there because it was actually a webinar that she saw, which is fine. There's a lot of good webinars as well. And I've done some myself. But, even if you're curious about something, you can ask me. So then she's like, I need to log onto the computers tomorrow and see if I can update my business page. I never finished that. So much better. I think I'm seeing an overall improvement. I mean, how cool is that? How cool is that? I am so thankful and so excited when when I get feedback like that from the creative people that I'm helping, right? So I just showed you a little bit about what my collectors say on like the creative side with my paintings, showed you what Kathy was saying. I have many, I have books of those, by the way, from a bunch of collectors. And then I just gave you a little view inside of what like Melissa was saying. Um, and Marcy's on here saying this is an awesome group of people who are friendly, learning from each other as well. Amy has answered so many questions for me when I first started to paint. We have a lot of fun and great time painting on Tuesday nights, free painting class. Yep, 7 p.m. She's right. So tonight you can join us for that if you would like. But yeah, if you are ready to start working on your art businesses, I would love to have you. I would love you to get in there. Remember, it's not a race. It's go at your own pace. Say that 10 times fast. Not a race, go at your own pace. Not a race. So go ahead and click the link in the description and join Creative Warriors today. Time's ticking, people, because the doors will be closing on the 13th in a couple of days at midnight EST. So once you get in there, you're going to have access to the Creative Warriors library on my website, which is amyparkerart.com. You will see it right there in the header, Creative Warriors Library. When you become a Creative Warrior and you click that, it's going to let you in to all of those trainings. And Marcy says, can't wait. I really like the painting we're going to do tonight. Oh, thank you, Marcy. Yeah, that's going to be super fun. And you helped me because I popped on yesterday and I'm like, what else should I put on here? And Marcy's like, yeah, put a dock in a boat. So we put a dock and a boat on it. So that's what we'll be painting tonight. So not only will you have access to the library of information on my website, which I put together for you, you will also be added to the Facebook group for Creative Warriors members only. Like I said, we got 15 awesome Creative Warriors in there right now. And this is the very first time I'm opening it up to the public. So I'm super pumped and excited to have you guys. And we're going to be doing some fun monthly things like Q&As, social media and marketing. We are going to be doing a once a month painting design tutorial. We got templates, peer support, Zoom meetings. You don't have to do all of that. You can pick and choose what you want to do. Or if you're like, I'm going to do it all, you can do it all. It's there for you. It's not going to go anywhere either when you're a Creative Warrior. It's going to be there for as long as you are a member. You can as well, opt out at any time, but I am gonna bet that you will not, because when you get in there, you're gonna be like, this is awesome and I love being in here. So I can't wait to help you guys. Let me look at my cheat sheet here, see if I forgot to say anything to you, because I'm gonna pop off in a minute because we have paint night tonight and I gotta get my stuff ready for that. Marcy says, this is a great group, no pressure, no one bullies anyone, and we are supportive. Thank you for bringing that up, Marcy, because I do not put up with any crapola, okay? If you are a mean person, please do not sign up because I won't put up with it. I'm not going to put up with naysayers, negativity, people. This world's full of it. If you want that, you can find it anywhere. But that's not in Creative Warriors. Are you going to have a bad day? Yeah, let's be realistic. We all have bad days. I'm talking about just being mean, being negative, things like that, because we're not going to bring that into Creative Warriors. And I am, like I said, your fearless leader, and I will stand up to that type of thing. So this is, like Marcy said, no pressure, no bullies. And especially if you're new to painting and things like that, and even if you're a little insecure, whatever, this is a safe place. This is hey, go ahead, check out my painting. Do you guys think this is good enough to sell? You can ask that kind of stuff, right? Or, you can ask myself or your peers, hey, do you think I should put something different on this tree? Should I change this or that? You most certainly can ask that kind of stuff in a safe environment in Creative Warriors. If you're like, hey, I got it, I know how to paint, I just want to start figuring out how to do it. I want to figure out how to do social media. I want to figure out how to set up my Facebook group, my Facebook page, what I should say on my profile, what I should post, when I should post, how to do this, how can I save myself some time, how can I work at home, in my studio, all that stuff is in there. Marcy says, Kim, who is also a Creative Warrior, wants everyone to know Amy has a step-by-step guides, which are easy to follow. Yes. And Kim as well messaged me and thanked me for that. And I went and checked out her page, and good job. She did great. And I'm so glad that that was helpful for her. All right, let me see. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, no, that's going to be too much of a long conversation. How about a kid? We'll save that one for another day. Let's see. Specific community mentor. I think I went through it all except one thing, and it will be like another long like topic for another day. But yes, Creative Warriors is open. I am Amy from amyparkerart.com and founder of Creative Warriors. Creative Warriors, just to recap, is the art business membership that I have set up for you. I will mentor you and show you how to go from selling 0 pieces to selling as many as you want. Maybe you would like to work full-time as an artist like I do at home from your home studio. There was a time where I had this many collectors online, and I now have over 700 in a short period of time. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I put this all together in a mentor membership for you. We have Creative Warriors on here right now. Marcy, she is super awesome. And we have, this is the first time that I'm opening this up to the public. We now have 15 members, so welcome. And welcome Kim, welcome Marcy, Karen, Beth, Linda, all of you who have been signing up. If you want to get in, we are only open until the 13th. Couple of days, people, couple of days till the 13th at midnight. Then I am closing the doors because I'm giving my creative warriors all my attention, right? So I will open up again, but not until September of 2021, not until September. So if you want to get in now, go for it. If you have questions, go ahead and let me know. All you have to do is click the link to join. It will bring you right to plans and pricing page. It will say Creative Warriors FM, which is a founding member. It is $20 a month. As a founding member, your price will never go up for as long as you stay a Creative Warrior. Yes, you can opt out at any time, but most likely you are not going to want to because why? It is super awesome. And we are all loving it so far. And I, as well as Marcy and Kim and Beth and Linda and Pam and everybody that's been joining, we are all a very supportive bunch. And we can't wait to be on this journey with you, right? Marcy says, you will not regret. I need to slow my roll. Marcy says, you will not regret joining Creative Warriors. Work at your own pace. Yes. And so much info Amy gives you. Yeah. Thank you, Marcy, for letting everyone know that. I appreciate that. And yes, Marcy, I'll see you tonight at paint class. So when you click the link, it will walk you through the steps to sign up for my website and get a PayPal account, both free. If you have those, then you're all set. It will skip that step. If you don't, it will walk you through those steps. And then to join Creative Warriors is $20 a month, like I said. And then that's it. All you got to do is hit the link, sign up. You will be grandfathered in at that price. So when I raise the price in September and the price goes up again next year, why is the price going to go up? Because first of all, you guys, I'm basically like giving this to you at the lowest lowball price I can, right? Just for instance, one of my creations that I did was a course for $200 for how to sell your art on Facebook organically. That's inside of Creative Warriors, plus much, much more. So the price is going to go up because every month I'm going to be adding more and more content. We're going to get more and more members. We are going to have a bigger community. And right now it's awesome. Bye, Marcy. We'll see you tonight, honey. But anyway, your price will never go up as a founding member. Oh, did you see my cat? It was like, he just jumped off the table. $20 a month for you for as long as you want to stay. Like I said, you can cancel any time. I would recommend seriously, give yourself at least 3 months. I mean, I don't want you to have to rush through anything because there is a lot of content and I do not want you to be overwhelmed. So even if you feel like you're not a good enough painter, if you love to paint, get into Creative Warriors. If you feel like this is something you would like to try and maybe, make a few bucks off here and there or build a side business or eventually full time, get into Creative Warriors. If you are like, geez, I'm a great artist and I love what I do and I've sold some pieces in the past, but I don't know anything about online and I don't know how to do any techie things, get into Creative Warriors. I teach you and show you guys that stuff. Thank you all for watching and hanging out with me. I am going to pop off now so that I can relax a little bit and get all my paints and everything ready for tonight. And I will see you guys on my business page, Amy Parker Art, on Facebook at 7 p.m. EST so that we can paint a beautiful seaside sunset with a dock and a boat tonight. If you want to paint along with us, or if you want to just hang out with us. Okay? Bye, guys.